guys expect more coming into San Francisco Law School? We have 1 L's here, we have 2 L's here, we have 3 L's here, and we have 4 L's. So you guys have seen a wide spectrum of change in this school. For myself, it's not even been 7 or 8 months since I've been here. But in that time, I've personally been a part of change. I've seen the Alliant merger. We've had substantial fundraisers take place in our class that's made this money this school a lot of revenue. And do you guys want to continue that change? And do you believe in that change? If so, I'm the candidate for you. I'll talk a little bit about who I am. First off, my name is Wais, Haider, for those of you that don't know. I'm the 1L class president. I'm also an active member of BALSA, the Black Law Students Association. I'm the vice dean of Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity. And like I said, I'm the 1L class representative. I'll begin a little bit with my campaign objectives, kind of leaving the disclaimer out there that these objectives aren't going to mean too much at the end of the day if you don't have somebody who's going to be able to execute. I can sit here and tell you I'm going to, remodel this table right here and I'm going to get a brand new vending machine, but it's not plausible, and if it's not possible, I'm not going to attempt to do it. We are obviously talking about things that are logical, things that are realistic, and things that we can actually implement in the 1 year that I will be SBA president. I have 3 primary objectives that I'm working on. One of them is an upgrade of the library computers. I've done some research, and there's a lot of technology grants that San Francisco Law School can actually utilize to upgrade our computers. I don't know how many of you guys use them. Myself, I don't have a laptop, so I'm on that computer every day. And for those of you who do use them, I'm pretty sure that you're well aware they're in desperate need of an upgrade. So that would be one of my number 1 concerns, is try to upgrade those computers. Number 2, an attorney lecture series, which is something that our 1L class was working on preliminarily this year. Didn't get the ball rolling too far into it, but it's something that we definitely want to implement next year. I've already confirmed 7 speakers. We will have a speaker every single month of next school year who will talk from a different specialization. These lawyers, these attorneys from the legal background in the legal field will come to San Francisco Law School, offer their expertise in the field of law that they have knowledge about, and kind of give us a little bit of insight about what they do. From that, we can also build internship opportunities, which is another thing that I'm currently working on. When I came here, I'm going to be finishing my first year next month, and one of the things that I automatically was looking forward to is, what am I going to do this summer? How do I get an internship? And it's kind of unfortunate when, you don't have a school that necessarily you can go to that can give you some context, that can give you a direction to go to. So we definitely need to have some sort of established internships. One of them is going to be, I'm currently working on, it's with Google. I have a family member, her name is Michelle Waziri. She's also going to be one of our speakers for the attorney lecture series. She's on the defense team for Google in Palo Alto. So, that's just something that we're establishing. An internship doesn't require a lot to get set up. All it is you need to have a contact, you need to talk to people over there, you need to get the ball rolling. Basically what you need to do is you need to take action and execute, and that's what I'm here to do. Also, town hall meeting. I don't know how many of you guys attended the town hall meeting this year. How many of you guys actually went to it? I don't know if you guys feel that it was that effective or not, but we had Alliant administrators, we had the dean. In my whole year, I've never seen the dean sit and talk with the students like that in a one-on-one basis and a face-to-face kind of a dialogue. I feel it was pretty effective. There was changes that were implemented. We documented everything that took place in that meeting. And so I want to continue that, and I not only want to continue it as an annual event, but I want to have one every single semester. Let's bring in the line administrator. If we don't like the sign, if we don't like the computer, if we don't like that our tests aren't on the website, we need to talk to people. And you need to have somebody who's not afraid to talk to these people. You need to have somebody who's not afraid to go into the dean's office and represent you guys, because essentially what the SBA president is, it's a voice of the student body. And that's what I hope to be. Another problem is, it's kind of difficult to work with the dean. I've been talking to some classmates, I talked to Veronica about it earlier. We call it the Dean Challenge. And it's just, at the end of the day, even if I were SBA president, the dean is ultimately going to have the final say and is going to call the shots. So if we don't voice it to her, if we don't establish a rapport with her, it's not going to get too far. We can talk about plans and we can make up ideas, but they need to be executed in order for them to take place and in order for them to occur and happen. And I already have this established rapport with the dean. I've met with her on a personal basis. I've moderated the town hall meeting. I'm actually going to be emceeing the gala on Saturday as a request of the dean and the administration. They've seen my face, they've talked to me, and they understand that I'm not afraid to tell how it is, and that won't change if I'm SBA president. The only thing that will change is I have 58 other students whose opinions I'm going to be voicing to her. A little bit about my leadership history. You guys have seen my flyers floating around. I'm not going to go into every single thing, and while you guys may think, hey, What is undergrad career at UC Davis going to mean to me at San Francisco Law School? I'm electing him as an SBA president, and law school is a very, very big difference than your undergrad career. And you know what? I'll agree with you. Well, what it does demonstrate, I've been in positions of leadership. I've served as a senator at UC Davis, as well as being a member of the Ethnic and Cultural Affairs Commission, all while being a president of 3 various student organizations. I know how to multitask, I know how to take action, and I know how to lead. That's what I like to do, and I like to speak in front of people. That's that's one of my passions personally. I'm not afraid to get up in front of 100 people. I'm not afraid to get up in front of 1,000 people. That's just the nature of my personality, and I think that you need an SBA president who's going to have a voice and who's going to be visible. If you don't have somebody who's visible, it's going to be kind of hard to have somebody make changes and instill any kind of action if they're not obviously out there and fighting for you guys' views. And in my first year of San Francisco Law School, not only was I elected the class president, not only was I a member of the Black Law Student Association and elected vice dean, but we've also coordinated as a 1L class multiple fundraisers, and I've looked at the numbers, and I know Carrie has them as well. We've organized fundraisers that have profited this school more money than any 1L class in the last 5 to 10 years. And we've had multiple events, and I'm sure that you guys have seen them when you walk through on Valentine's Day. You guys saw our Halloween bake sale. We profited $200, $300, and when you're charging $2 a person and you have a school of 58 students, it's not that easy to get to $200, $300. But we had some students that obviously really liked our plan, really felt good with it, and because of that, put more money into it. I also want to address a time concern that has been raised. I'm going to be a 2L next year. I've talked to 2Ls, I've talked to 3Ls, and I've talked to 4Ls. And you guys have all obviously told me that the 2L school year is going to be one of the most difficult academically, as far as class load, and substantively. However, as a 1L, I've personally been very involved in my class, and I dedicate 100% of my time to law school. I'm not going to get too much into my personal life, and the reason I'm saying this is not to demonstrate it, but I don't have a wife, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a significant other, I don't have a job, and I live with my parents. My time is law school. Don't use that against me later. But I'm telling you that because this is my life. 99% of the school year, the front desk and the administration can attest to this. I'm the first or second student in this school. You see me in the hallway, you see me in the library, you see me in the bathroom, you see me near the water fountain. I'm here. I'm visible. The guys see me in the bathroom. I'm here for your concerns. You guys need to have somebody that you can reach out to, somebody that you can talk to, not somebody behind a closed door, and somebody that's going to be hard to reach and that you have to contact them through email. I will be here. I've been here before 1 p.m. Monday through Thursday. 99% of the school. Next year I'll probably be here even earlier. So what I mean to tell you by that, and what I hope to demonstrate is that I understand that it's going to be challenging. I'm expecting a heavy course load. I'm expecting a lot of work, and I'm expecting difficult classes. But not to boast, I'm currently also ranked #1 in my class academically. I put in work for law school because coming into law school, I had a plan. I talked to my parents and said, I'm not going to do anything for 4 years. I want to be a lawyer, and it's not about passing your contracts midterm or passing your 1L year successfully. I have my eye on the prize. I'm sure all of you guys do. What is the prize? It's the bar exam. If you don't put your full focus and 100% work ethic towards law school from day one, it's going to be really difficult. I hope to be one of those one-and-done students, so it's getting a little bit off topic, but also endorsements. I've actually been endorsed by the current SBA president, vice president, and both historians. I'm not asking you to vote for me because I've been endorsed by them, but these are people that have worked with me. These are people that have met with me every single month and see how I participate in the organization. Their endorsement means that they've seen me take action, they've seen me do work, and they've seen me produce results. And as far as my leadership history, why is this important? Okay, 1 minute. It's important because you deserve a president that knows what it means to be a leader. You deserve a president that understands their voice must reflect the voice of every student in the student body. And you deserve a president that knows how to execute. If you want a leader, please vote for me and cast your ballot for Wais.